Friends, today I'm here to bring you a wig from the Alexander Couture collection with a super natural density and what I consider to be a pretty great blank slate if you're into customizing your wigs. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. I'm partnering with 𝖨𝗇PiI to bring you this review of Leoni in the color Marble Brown. This is a heat-friendly synthetic wig, and when I say blank slate, a wig like this that's generally fairly long, mainly all one length, a little bit of layering, really flat to the head, does give you quite a bit of flexibility on styling, on customizing. I say all the time we need to make wigs our own, and that to me is key to being successful on the wig journey. If you're in it for the long haul, like those of us with hair loss where our hair is not going to grow back, learning how to do some things to your wigs to make them your own, whether that's cutting in layers, shortening, cutting bangs, adding curl or lift, all of those things are fair game. They seem overwhelming in the very beginning for sure, but many women go on to learn how to do these things and have a really successful time with wigs. So I like to give you guys ideas in addition to these wig reviews. I like to do tip videos and to encourage you to have fun on the journey. Not every wig is perfect for you out of the box. That's okay. Learning how to work with them is the key. So today we're going to talk about Leoni, and I'm going to give you my take on her and all the details that you need to make a good decision. And 𝖨유PiI makes these videos possible. I am so grateful to 𝖨유PiI for their partnership. I have been doing a ton of reviews for 𝖨유PiI over the past few months. I really hope to do a whole lot more with them in the coming year, maybe visit some of their salons and really dig into how can I get more information to all of my wig sisters and also support this business that I think is doing an awful lot for the wig community. It's kind of the best of both worlds. I would love for you to check them out. I will put a link in the description box, a code that will save you money. They have live sales every week, open box discounts, lots and lots of discount codes available. What else do they do? They have in-person salons. They have an online wig shop. It's just kind of a one-stop shop for all of the major name brands, and they have their own line of wigs as well. So definitely put them on your list. Let's take a look at this one from all sides. This one has a very natural density. I would consider this more of a light density, a lower density piece. No permatease, no poof, no volume at all on the top. This is how many people's bio hair looks when you just kind of wash it and let it air dry, especially if you have longer hair. It truly looks like somebody's bio hair. Now, I know a lot of the time we get used to these wigs having these perfect styles and, you know, they're fancy and they can be challenging if you're not getting dressed up and wearing makeup. So a wig like this is going to feel really natural if you just want to throw a wig on and go out the door. We do have a lace front, and they did a really great, oops, I hit the camera. They did a really great job with this lace front. And then we have a left mono part, so left going over to the right. I think this part could use a little plucking. It's not very defined. And when a part is heavily or densely knotted like this one, it can also be hard to get it to lay naturally from on one side or the other and to kind of find the part line. I often pluck the parts on my wigs. I like to see a defined part line. Not everybody does. We're all very different, but I do have some videos showing how to pluck a part line, how to use heat to get a little lift in the front, how to change a part. I will link a few tip videos below that could help you if that ever happens to you. It's not a bad thing. It's just one more opportunity to make a wig your own. There's that part. It's quite wide, so you do have a little bit of flexibility where you part it. It's also quite deep. So I would say it's a deep left part, which isn't very common. And so I think a lot of people will like that. The lace is not extended, so it kind of cuts off right at the temples. This is a lower price point wig. This is not a fancy cap. This is a really kind of It does have some good cap features, but these wigs from the Alexandra Couture collection are often priced really well compared to a lot of the other brands. So this one is a little more affordable. We've got soft ear tabs with bendable stays, an extended nape, and we've got bra strap adjusters so you can adjust that circumference and tighten it a little if you want. And then the rest is open wefted. You know, I really appreciate all the variety that's available on this journey. I mean, truly, there is something for everyone on this journey. And so what I see as my job is to just try to give you all the details that are relevant and important. So if you find I share something about a wig that you don't think is a good fit for you, that's a success too. I want to help you make really good purchasing decisions. You can see, really easy to throw on, comb through it with a wide tooth comb, and you can run out the door. This one would also be a great option if you're looking for a wig that you can throw into a ponytail. Because this has such a natural density, you can just throw this up in a ponytail super easily. And I honestly think having wigs that you can wear in ponytails, that you can wear in, you know, claw clips, you can do a twist in the back and kind of clip it up in the back. All of those things will come in handy. Even if you don't wear long wigs like this usually, having one long wig that you can wear up, that will actually give you some peace of mind in case a situation comes up and you're not sure what hair you're going to wear. I don't usually wear wigs of this length. I like them a little shorter, but I always have at least one on hand for the ponytails and the updos. As far as fit goes, I would say that this cap is fitting on the smaller end of average. So it isn't huge on me. It does fit me great with the wig grip, but I'm not getting a ton of extra cap up here. I do think the over the top is running a little bit small, the circumference as well. I wouldn't say as small as, say, average petite or anything like that, but you know, if there's a range of average, I would say this is average but falling on the smaller end. It definitely has a lot of stretch. You can compare this to my measurements, your measurements to my measurements, which are all in the description box below. And I would just say you can be a little bit bigger than me on all of your measurements. So the ear to ear, the front to nape, the circumference, but not a lot. It's definitely not running as large as I would say Raquel Welch or John Renault, Tressallure. I think this cap is running a little smaller than all of those. Overall, I think this is a great little wig. I think she's gonna make a lot of people happy. You can customize her or leave her as is, and honestly, she's super, super natural. And we do need some wigs that kind of look like we didn't do much at all to our hair, because that's reality. Fancy wigs for things and just regular kind of basic everyday wigs for other things. Let's talk about this color, marble brown. Now, the wigs in this collection do not come in a ton of colors. The color palette is a little bit more limited. Do keep that in mind, although this does come in other colors. And marble brown is just a gorgeous, more medium brown with a lot of honey in it. I would say this is a warm color. The honey sort of gives auburn, not true auburn. I wouldn't say this is really running red, but it's on the warm side of brown. And that honey is bordering on an auburn color. You can see it is a little stripy on the top. The highlights go all the way up to the root, and it is not a rooted color. That said, if you do not like when it looks like that on the top, you can actually root it with markers. You can use furniture touch-up markers. Those are my favorite for rooting a wig. You can use Copic markers. Any type of alcohol marker will work. And I have some videos, old videos, I should probably do some updated ones, showing how I've rooted and added lowlights to wigs. So again, you can make these wigs your own in a variety of ways, and I really strongly recommend that you consider that. So if you love yourself sort of a medium dark brown, and you really like prominent, honeyish, auburnish highlights, not blonde, this could be a great one for you. And my dog's barking, so let me go see what's going on, and we will get outside and see this color outside. Thank you for watching, and definitely check out 𝗎quiL. See you soon. All right, here is this gorgeous color. I know I say gorgeous color all the time, but friends, I really mean it. Some of these colors, even if they're not my color, I can appreciate the artistry. It is so fun to be able to wear whatever color we fancy at any given time, truly. A little bit of sun and a little bit of shade. There you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.